Oh, what's good, everybody? Welcome in to the Early Edge. Let me check my notes. It is Friday, August 25th, 2023. This is your daily, and I do mean daily, multiple times a day, sports betting brand of record. We're powered, as always, by the almighty SportsLine, the best value in all sports betting. And it's not even close. We are less than about 24 hours away from the start of college football, and I could not be more excited. Now, little housekeeping, as always. Every single capper on Thursday had a win except for EC. But I'm going to give him a pass because he's getting set for college football. He's getting set for the NFL prop show. So I'm going to give him a pass. But this better not continue. But everybody else, sniper. Oh, just getting that fifth run in the ninth inning. I like it a lot. Now, you guys know when you get to the end of a week, you need a little pick-me-up. Well, guess what today? Rick, I already saw it in the chat. One of our incredibly important members is not here today, but he's a reason for this show, and he posted it on Twitter. We need to give a little shout-out and our thoughts and prayers to our good friend Buckets, who will not be here today or for the weekend because his grandmother passed away. He posted it on the Twitter. So let's raise the energy. Let's bring it strong for him, because for those of you who don't know, that are brand new to this brand, this is a special day. We like to call it Big Pick Energy Friday. Let's go. You know him. You love him. Here we go. The counselor is here. The sniper is here. And ladies and gentlemen, the man is back. He missed Wednesday on assignment, but he would never miss Friday. Good morning, Chip Patterson. Hello once again, Chip.
Good morning, Coach. Good morning, Counselor. Good morning, Sniper. And yes, Buckets, man. Our thoughts, our hearts are with you. We will carry on with the kind of energy that we know that you want. Dominic, I see you. Happy birthday. Early Edge fam, we love you. Oh, my goodness. We got college football coming up starting tomorrow, and I love to spend all of college football season with y'all. So let's get it going.
Now, you mentioned college football. Guess what? In your feed right now, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I implore you to do it. All of our NFL Futures episodes, 3 of them, totals, player props, exotics, and also our very first week 0 best bets for college football every single Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern, right here on our channel that is exploding. So, Chip, that's exactly where I want to start. And Sia Sniper, I apologize. I didn't let you talk, but I got to get right into it. Throw up the Pac-12, because this may be the last year we could even throw this up, Chip. I'm talking about win totals. Do you see anything on here that you like?
Oh, 100%. Let's go at the top and the bottom. We start at the top because I'll tell you what, as long as Caleb Williams is healthy, and you are making a bet on health with a lot of these teams, USC ain't going 9-3. Nah. 11-1. Oh, yeah, I could see that. And with plus money, there's value. I've chalked it up. I look at USC. I do see a 10-2. But if you want to talk about upside for Caleb Williams and Lincoln Riley, man, that could be 11-1, 12-0. But I'll tell you what, it ain't 9-3. So put that in your back pocket. Now let's go to the other end, because Stanford, things really fell off under David Shaw. But I'll tell you what, they got a coach in Troy Taylor who's going to bring a new offense. He's going to bring a more aggressive offensive attack. And no, Stanford does not have the personnel to be able to compete with some of the best power conference teams. But 2.5? I mean, let's look at that right now, because I'm going to give them a win against Hawaii. They are double-digit favorites. I'm going to give them a win against Sacramento State. That's an FCS team. So my question to you is, are you willing to say that Stanford is going to win conference game? Because that's all you need to be able to get to 3-9. You need to win a conference game. They do have Arizona at home. Sorry, EC, that is a game that Arizona could lose. They do have an opportunity late in the season against Cal. That game is at home, and they do play Colorado. 3 chances. Can you get one? I say yes with the new head coach. So we will also go Stanford over. I'm also on Cal under 5. I'm just not super impressed with this team, and they play all the hard teams in the conference and none of the easy teams. So USC over with some push insurance, Stanford over because we're going to be able to get that conference game, and Cal under because they don't have all the easy teams on the schedule.
I will ask all of you at home one very simple question. Do you want to do the work? I don't think so. In the chat, Jonathan says, I tailed Sniper last night. 2 outs in the 9th. The sweat of all sweats. So, Sniper, today, you get the 15 seconds.
Yeah, that was a good lesson in not giving up on anything until it's all the way. I mean, it wasn't just 2 outs. It was 2 strikes on Giancarlo Stanton. He actually fought off a couple foul balls, fought off a couple pitches, fouled them off. And then a ground ball to the left side. And the way things have been going for me lately, I was like, okay, that's going to be right at him. But it found a hole. We got the run, and we got the over just by the skin of our teeth. But you know what? A W is a W. Cash it.
You're damn right. And you know what else I played last night? Because you said, oh, I could see the Nationals winning 8-7. So I played the over. What was the final score?
6-5.
Damn right. Because you're one of the absolute very best. I say it all the time. Now, I see in the chat, many of you, this is why I love this brand. This is why I love this show. All of you sending your love to buckets, but also in the same breath, you're hoping that First Five Sia shows up. You're hoping that PGA Tour Sia shows up. Well, guess what? We're going to show up all day today, including myself. We have the morning show. I'll be doing the Tour Championship in a couple hours. Then I'm hosting Primetime Scoreboard tonight on CBS Sports HQ. If you don't know, roll it, Snake.
Get breaking news.
Big news coming out of the NFL today.
Highlights and instant reactions.
The largest final round comeback in Ford Championship history. We're down to the Final Four.
I just want to take time to analyze greatness.
Talk winners and losers with a guy who's already a big winner.
CBS Sports HQ. It's all sports all day long.
And what does the schedule look like today, Snake? Because I know we are busy. Can we please put in the chat real quick, unbelievable Snake, or whatever you want to write? How good are the graphics? This man works 24/7. Emery Hunt, Mikey B, M Squared at 6 o'clock, getting you set for the night in sports, a full slate of night baseball. Then at 8 p.m. Eastern, we're talking live betting. We're talking the late games, and it's straight early edge, baby. It's myself. It's the counselor. It's AB. Counselor, real quick, what are you looking forward to tonight on HQ, sir?
Oh, we're going to be talking some golf, but we're going to be talking largely baseball. And by the way, I can't wait to be on with you and AB. It kind of reminds me of the primetime NFL shows that seem so long ago, but are coming up in just a couple of weeks. I love that crew. It's going to be awesome.
How many days?
Oh, well, it's 13 days from NFL kickoff, which means it's 13 days from our primetime show, otherwise known as Mike Vanderjack days away from Detroit, Kansas City. But more importantly, 13 days away from NFL primetime shows on the early edge for Thursday night football, for Sunday night football, for Monday night football, each and every week through the playoffs and Super Bowl. Let's get it started.
You'd almost think the man has hosted this show before, once or twice. All right, it's time to play the game that Buckets has become immortalized for. I've never rooted harder for a home run last night, and we didn't get it, but damn it, wasn't that fun? It's time to play Pick the Prop. Now, just a couple of games ago, Aaron Judge went the yard 3 times. Peter Alonso plus 300. Luis Roberts plus 325. Yordan Alvarez plus 350. And Austin Riley of the Braves at plus 550. Sniper, let's start with you. Who's going the yard tonight?
My man, Pete Alonso. He's got a lefty and Tyler Anderson on the bump for the Angels, who has a 5.63 road ERA. He's given up 8 home runs in 64 innings on the road this season. Alonso's gone 3 games without a home run, so you know what that means. That means he's due. Also, I wanted to say, in honor of Buckets, condolences go out to Buckets. I wanted to look at Soler tonight. At home, he hits worse at home. Against a right-hander, he hits worse against righties. But 19 of his 33 home runs this year have come against a right-hander, and it would be fitting if Soler would, as Buckets would say, go the yard tonight. See what I do for Buckets, because I'm feeling bad for him right now. I'm sending out the love. I even had to kind of choke on my own words because I had to say, go the yard.
Well, it means a lot to him. He texted me this morning. He's on the road right now driving to Columbus, and he's watching the show. So I know it means the world to him, Sniper, because he really, really looks up to you.
In all sincerity, all the love to Buckets.
Amen. Counselor, where are we going, big boy?
Sniper, if you wanted to give all the love to Buckets, you would have said Jorge Soler which is how he
Solar.
spells it.
I think he says Solar. Yeah.
Well, either way, Jorge Soler, I like that play. I'm going to go with Luis Robert at plus 325. He gets Zach Neal, who really hasn't pitched a lot this season, but over his last 2 games, he's lasted only a 5 1/3 innings, 6 earned runs over that stretch, 12 hits, and that includes 2 home runs. Zach Neal, 2 first names. You can't trust that. The only way to combat it is with a guy with 2 first names, Luis Robert Jr. Let's go.
Next level. Chip, talk to me.
All right, so we've got a change in management in Chicago. Everything is open season. Everyone's playing for their job and their reputation. Let's go, Luis Robert.
I'm telling you right, last night I should have bet the over. I mean, not once, but twice the White Sox gave up a run. I didn't even know I bet them on the money line. I did. Should have bet the over. Now, part of the reason that Chip wasn't here on Wednesday on our weekly mega college football preview is that he is very, very busy getting ready for the football season. He's had to put in extra work. Why? Because here at CBS, the network that we love working for, there's a new conference joining the party this year to join the other conference that has made us what it is. Snake, roll it.
Fight for something. First play of the game to the last play of the game. 1, 2, 3.
And we've got 2 of the hottest conferences. This is big-time college ball.
They're going to come. We're going to come.
2 big boys getting ready to play. Big, the operative word here. And here they come.
Can't wait for the fall shows. The Amazing Grace will be hosting Saturdays and Sunday mornings this fall. So can't wait for that, getting set for a full day of college football every single Saturday. Now, I'm looking at my notes. And I'm going to start with the counselor today because I'm seeing first 5 Sia. I'm seeing PGA Tour Sia. However, I may have a little something for you when you are done. I'm just saying. Floor is yours.
I have a feeling it's going to be with PGA Sia, so let's go ahead and get that out of the way. I've got Tommy Fleetwood in round 2 at the Tour Championship at minus 120 over Jordan Spieth. Looking at the metrics yesterday, Tommy Fleetwood wasn't good really at all. Jordan Spieth wasn't much better, though. He was only better than Tommy Fleetwood in the short game. From a ball striking standpoint, they were about the same. I actually went back to rounds 4 and 3 of last week to see if I saw any tailing off of either of their plays, and actually both of them really tailed off. Wasn't a good weekend last weekend for them either. However, take that all together, it's a wash. Tommy Fleetwood is still the better course fit, so I'm going to take Tommy Fleetwood, who I trust is going to keep it in the fairway better and has been really dialed in with the short game and on approach this entire season. Tommy Fleetwood minus 120 over Jordan Spieth. That doesn't start for another, I believe, hour and a half. You got some time on that one. Now, let's go to MLB Sia. Let's go to first 5 Sia. We're going to go Dodgers first 5 money line minus 120 at the Red Sox. I'm a little surprised this line is this short. I think it should be in the sort of the minus 140, minus 135 range. Now, mind you, the Red Sox have been very good. We just bet on them a few days ago with Chris Sale on the mound. We hit that against the Reds. They've been really batting well, particularly at home. They're back in the playoff race, all of those things. This is like the game of the night. Mookie Betts returns to Fenway, all of those things. But Lance Lynn has been dominant since joining the Dodgers. Over the last 18 innings, only allowing 1 earned run. Cutter Crawford on the other side, he's been very good as well, but not quite as good as Lance Lynn. Dodgers lineup is just simply better than this hot Red Sox lineup. So give me the Dodgers on the road, first 5 money line, minus 120.
Yeah, I cashed them yesterday plus the over. Now, my girl Lori in the chat must have been reading my mind. Lori says, Coach, do I hear a showdown in our near future? Oh, Lori, maybe you should ask the counselor. Because coming up in an hour and a half, I'll be on the call for the Tour Championship. I'm calling Sanjay M, Taylor Moore, and also Siwoo Kim and Tony Finau. So I will not have the enjoyment of calling Jordan Spieth beating Tommy Fleetwood. So the second best thing I can do is put a little cash in my back pocket. So PGA Tour Sia, are you in or are you out?
Well, I can't wait to gloat about this on CBS Sports HQ tonight with you and Alan Bell. Snake, play the music.
It's gonna be a showdown. I might even have, look at Chip. I might even have them make a special graphic for my victory today. That's what I might do. I mean, Sniper does it at 1 a.m. Eastern. Why can't I do it at 8 o'clock?
You always have to remind me about that. Always. I was just like thinking about Kingpin every time they play that music, and I was all happy, and you had to throw me right back into miserable Matt.
I apologize. I really, really do. Not much, but I apologize. Now, Sniper, I know you're getting used to bringing the ball across the finish line, but on Fridays, we got to take a step back for our man Chip. So, Sniper, you're up next.
All right. Well, hey, if I'm going to be up late, I might as well have a little action, right? Let's go out to San Francisco. And I had to go to MGM to find this one. But Braves Giants, first 5 under 3.5. I know that feels like we're splitting a million things up there, but I really like a low scoring game through at least the first 5 innings, maybe the whole game if you want to go up to 7.5 for the whole game. But Logan Webb at home. I know it's against the Braves offense. You might say, oh, Sniper, I'm not going to bet against the Braves offense. Do it here for the start of the game because Logan Webb at home is unbelievable. 2.11 home ERA. He leads the majors with 60.7% ground ball percentage. At home, it's 63.7% of the time he gets balls on the ground. So the Braves are not going to lift the ball. We saw Austin Riley in that home run prop earlier. I don't like that at all. Logan Webb is going to keep the ball on the ground. Also, Spencer Strider on the mound for the Braves. He's thrown 2 straight scoreless outings of 7 innings each. He completely dominated the Giants last time he saw them. Not a great hitting environment out there in San Francisco and AT&T Park. It's only going to be about 58 degrees tonight also. Strider is a little bit better on the road than he is at home, if you wanted to look at that. And again, this is only first 5 innings, so it's probably just about 2 times through the order for both teams. I really like low scoring here, so under 3.5 there. Also, another first 5. I guess I'm getting my Sia on right now. Cubs first 5 money line. Kyle Hendricks on the bump for the Cubs. 2.86 road ERA. The Cubs have been one of the best teams in baseball in the second half, but the bullpen is thin. It's very overworked right now. I just like Hendricks about 2 times through the order against the Pirates here. The Cubs have had a really good offense for a while, too. Second slugging percentage in the All-Star break, not surprisingly, behind the Braves. Mitch Keller on the bump for the Pirates. He has been better last couple outings, but overall he has not pitched like the All-Star that he was. 5.42 ERA in the last 16 starts, not exactly a small sample.
The chat loves the fact that the Sniper backs his Chicago team just like the Cubs. Robert says, yes, Ernie McCracken, Kingpin, all-time classic. Also, I didn't know that Lori was a flip-flopper. She says, see ya. I'm with you on Fleetwood, but I still love you, Coach. Oh, no, you can't have it both ways, Lori. You cannot have it both ways. Now, I tell you guys all the time how much respect I have for hashtag the crew. That we get up at all hours of the day and we're always on standby, ready to go. What do I mean? Well, look in the chat right now. If you didn't watch Early Edge in 5 yesterday, it's in your feed. Go back and watch it. We have picks for UFC this weekend. Danny Brasco, he's there. He says, I arrived at the perfect time. Snake, hit the music. Some of my favorite words to hear. Danny Brasco is on vacation in Portugal, and yet he's here in the chat right now. That is dedication to the show. That's what I'm talking about.
It's cocktail hour in Portugal.
Cocktail hour?
Well, think about it. Like, what time is it right now in Portugal? You get yourself a nice little cocktail. You probably like, I hope you're in somewhere scenic, taking it in. Donnie, enjoy it, my man.
So, Danny, if you're watching us on your iPad or on your phone laying on the beach, respect.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if in Portugal they know all about college football. But that's where we have arrived. And I'm telling you, it's time to hashtag educate and entertain because we call this the Early Edge for a reason, Chip. Educate me.
All right. We're going to begin with the golf. Get it out of the way. Okay, last golf pick, but we're going to go Jason Day over Tony Finau here for round 2. Little head-to-head matchup right now. Jason Day was 3 strokes better on Thursday. He was 6th in the field on approach. And I'll tell you what, Tony Finau just wasn't great. No, not out. 35 going out, 35 coming in. Lost strokes off the tee, lost strokes on the greens. It's just not coming together. And if I don't think the odds makers are doing this, but if you're thinking, oh, Jason Day's wife is pregnant. Like, what if that's going to be messing with his head? Well, this is kid number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. And so I do not think that this is going to be as much of a mind game for him as it was when he missed the Open Championship for the birth of his first son, Dash. He said as much this weekend. Okay, crack him. All right, new addition to the card in case you didn't get to see the picks on Wednesday. And in case you're not a SportsLine subscriber, which if you are not, what are you even doing? Let's go. Vanderbilt minus 9.5 for the first half against Hawaii, minus 128. You can catch that one over at FanDuel, minus 10 some other places. I do like my key numbers. Let me tell you this. Vanderbilt went to Hawaii last year and put 63 points on them boys. Now you're asking Hawaii to come all the way to Nashville, stay in a hotel right by the construction site, and then be ready to go right off the jump? No, sir. Doors, first half, take it to the window. Okay, and then in case you didn't get to catch Wednesday's show or SportsLine, we're going New Mexico State minus 6.5 against UMass. Jerry Kill showed up and turned one of the worst teams in the FBS to a daggum bowl team. He got a full bicep tattoo just to commemorate it. Jerry Kill is a boss. We laid the 6.5. We're also going Jacksonville State, pick 'em in a Cayusa doubleheader on CBS Sports Network. They're going up against UTEP. And let me tell you this, Jacksonville State, it's going to be like a Super Bowl there for the Gamecocks. This is their first FBS game. They are on TV, and they've won 11 straight home openers. Make it 12. Rich Rodriguez and the Gamecocks get it done. Also, Ohio plus 2.5 against San Diego State, one of the best games of the day. We know that Curtis Rourke is going to be playing. He's a much better quarterback than Jalen Maiden. And we know that Ohio, who we rode all the way to the pay window over and over again last year, is a daggum wagon. So we take the Bobcats. And finally, this one comes with a little bit of a note, because yes, you still can get USC minus 16.5 for the first half, because the one thing you don't want to do is trust the backups for USC's defense for anything in this game. So we know that Caleb Williams is going to go out. He's going to get a couple touchdowns, and they're going to put him in bubble wrap on the side. And if you got this on Wednesday, you didn't have to pay 50 cents on the dollar. No, because it's up at 18 at some other places. So what do you need to do? Watch on Wednesdays. Subscribe to SportsLine. You get the best of the numbers. Okay, I still like it at 17. I still like it at 17.5. I'd still take it up to 20, but I needed to let you know that the old price is not the new price. So make sure you're with us all week long.
Hashtag it pays to watch live. We say it all the time. By the way, guess who just showed up in the chat? I've been telling all my friends the best 1-2 punch in all of baseball betting is Sniper and Amax. Amax is becoming a star for us. He's in the chat. Like, got a couple of minutes. You have any questions for him? Put him in the chat. He'll answer them for you in real time. Yes, Sniper. Go.
Somebody asked about Spencer Strider's K prop in that Giants Braves game. It's 8.5. I would never, ever bet the under on a Strider strikeout prop. He has 227 strikeouts in like 140 innings. But the over has a lot of juice on it, so it's more of a stay away for me on that one.
You can't pay a high juice to get to 9 strikeouts. There's so many ways.
It's an insane. It's a big total, even for Strider with all that juice. Like I said, it's a stay away for me.
So smart. That's why you watch us live. You can't get that if you just go to the recap screen. By the way, Chip, apparently you unlocked how soft Danny Brasco is.
Why?
He's in the sauna. He's getting ready to do a little petty and a massage as he's watching the show. Now,
I'm not going to hate on a man that likes to steam, all right? Sometimes you got to get it out, all right? So you got to get everything out so you can replenish. Sauna's a good way to do it.
Well, but you also heard Chip say, if you're not a SportsLine member, what are you doing? I love all those numbers you got from FanDuel, by the way. I'm a big fan of FanDuel. Let's just get that out there right now. But I'm also a fan of being a part of SportsLine. We are growing so fast, but we want you to be a part of it. So I'm going to give you 60% off. Use the promo code COACH, and we'll give you 60% off for the next 3 months. And then we're into almost December. You'll be playing with house money, but you'll get to see firsthand just how smart you're going to become. You get all my cappers, all the simulations, everything for 60% off. See, I'm going to give you one last chance to get out of that showdown. One last chance.
I can't wait. It's funny because you're going to be on PGA Tour Live. You can't even really dial in. I'll tell you what, I will dial in for you, and I'll tweet out the results, and maybe some people in the chat can kind of pile on when I'm up 3 or 4 strokes with a few holes remaining.
All right. Hey, Snake, put a pin in this part of the show so we can very easily put it out and post it on Twitter later. By the way, Fred says, I love some big chip energy on a Friday. Damn it, so do we. I love this show more than any other show. I really, really do. So grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here's the recap, courtesy of the Snake, always on the ones and the twos. Sia Nejad, first 5 Sia, Dodgers first 5 money line, -120. Then Tommy Fleetwood over Jordan Spieth. I didn't even ask for the 20 cents. That's how confident I am. Then Sniper, Braves, Giants, first 5 under 3.5, -105. That will be a sweat. I would encourage you not to watch that game. Then Cubs, first 5 money line, -110. Do watch that game. Then Chip. These are all games for Saturday. Again, our college football preview every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Vanderbilt in the first half. New Mexico State, -6.5. Ohio, +2.5. USC, first half, -16.5. You might have to buy that down to -150. Jacksonville State, pick 'em. And then round 2, Jason Day, -110 over Tony Finau. You can find all those picks over there at FanDuel. Thank you all for coming here every single day. It truly is like a big family. On days like today, we need it. We need it. So I got to get in the car, and I got to head to call myself a little golf. So with all that being said, there's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these big pick energy tickets, except for Fleetwood over Spieth, straight to the pay window. For my entire crew, love them all. Chip, Sniper, Counselor, my man Bucket's on the road. We're thinking about you, pal. We'll see you all tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern time on Primetime Scoreboard. We grind for you. We never stop so we can win with you. It's truly what we're all about right here at the Early Edge. Good luck.